Hi guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we are live at 5. Pull it up, there we go. We're on YouTube, I see it there. Makes a big noise when I'm moving stuff around. Hey Mitzi, hi Michelle. Mitzi, are you in the class tomorrow? I know Michelle is. I wasn't sure about you. Hey Maureen. Okay, Mitzi, I'll see you tomorrow then. Nobody on YouTube yet. Which is strange. Well, I guess we'll just start without anybody on YouTube. All right. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Leslie. Oh, and that you popped up on my computer and YouTube at the same time. That's fantastic. Maybe the delay thing got sorted out. I updated my software. Okay, let's put the phone away. My package, we got lost in customs September 10th. Finally kicked out, right? Wednesday, was supposed to be here Friday. It's kind of lost again. So hopefully, maybe Monday or Tuesday. Hey Jill, hi Jen. I did get a paper artsy order, and I do know that some places in Europe have been told by UPS not to ship for the next 2 weeks to the US because there's a massive backlog in customs. So packages will probably get lost. I've had a couple shipped today, so I should be okay with that, hopefully. Hello. Hi. So yeah, everything will ship. I don't know what's going on with shipping. We got a few things today. I did get a box of paper artsy, and I did get some spellbinders. I'm going to show you guys that, what we got in, some restocks. Oh, good, Yvonne, you got yours. When did I send that? Yesterday? I don't know. It all merges. Some more of the numbers that came in. Those sold pretty quickly last week, so I've got those. Hi, Aletta. So MN22 back in stock. I am going to get one of those for myself. I thought I did last time, but I can't find where I put it. MN77, beware all who enter here. A really good one for Halloween. So because these are a restock, they don't show under just in. So if you wanted them, you'd have to look them up by scrolling through everything or by the number. A brick wall, MN95. MN114, this is tickets for Paris. So it comes as one stamp, but it's easy enough to cut apart. Just bend it, use your Tim Holtz scissors so you can cut it very easily. But nice with the tickets. So that's MN114. The 3 latest stencils from Kate Crane are back in stock. PS484, PS483, and PS485. That's back in stock. Alain Perella. This is a pretty cool one. This is kind of like a stamp, as you can see from here. You can cut it apart and make stamps out of it. It's also a fountain pen or some kind of fancy pen. We've got brush tips here, and it looks like a fountain pen nib on this one. So that's a fun postage-like stamp. And that's LPC 030. Then we got a couple in from Tracy Scott, TS 031. I just like her big flowers because I think they are big. You can use them for a card front, but you can also use half of them and tuck them on a tag or a page. So this one says, don't wait for someone to bring you flowers. Plant your own garden and decorate your own soul. Hello, sunshine. And surround yourself with people who allow you to blossom. So TS031, TS030. This is, says dream, discover, create. I want to be like a sunflower so that even on the darkest days I will stand tall and find the sunlight. And then we got Allison. Now Allison has we have everything in stock until her secret new release at the end of the month, which you didn't hear from me. My shipment's on the way. You didn't hear that either. Just spilling all the beans here. I must have been drinking. Maybe that's it. Maybe I can, if anybody hears me, I can blame it on that. Okay, so everything Allison is back in stock. EAB 28, 12. This is the travel and journey one. 24, this is blackberries. And the new release that I know nothing about is just stunning. 31, blackthorn. I don't think I have this one. I'll have to get that one. 43, winter teasels. Rose hips, EAB 26. Hi, Kathy. EAB 37, this is poppy. So all back in stock. Now we have some of Dina's Better Press dies are here. This one is called Merry, Merry, Merry Bird. So they are for the Better Press. So you get all the little speckles that you can put around and put your ornament and your bird in the middle. And it comes with matching dies to cut things out. So the release happened I think just after she was here. This one is Cheer and Good Tidings, Dear. So you've got the words cheer and good tidings, and then you've got a deer with a matching die. Merry Christmas, and it has stars and holly. And then we have the Star and Franz embossing folder. So there's a gap in the middle where you can stamp if you want to, or put another element in there because it's flat. But it's a very pretty 3D embossing folder from Dina. By the way, the release from Wendy Vecchi is up online. That'll be here next week. Then we have Sharon's Scissors. This was one of my friends, Sharon. She had a store in New York, and she passed away from problems with her heart. So there is a fussy cutting. Spellbinders made this die in her honor. So it's a die with scissors, which I think is nice. And it says, you're always in my heart. And we will be doing a fussy cutting day in October in her honor. We'll do a little fundraiser too for the Heart Association. But we'll do a project that makes you fussy cut. Hi, Andrea. So that is in stock as well. And then, of course, the Better Press from September, sorry. I was late getting this. I thought I pressed the button, but apparently I didn't. So that's why I just got here now. So you've got 4 really cool leaves with matching dies if you want to cut things out. The words, happy fall from me to you, wishing you cozy moments, thanks today and always, and sending autumn cheer. So that is in stock as well. Okay, so let us use this Seth die that I wanted to use the other day. The one that says stories, memories, and dreams. And I think this shipment's going to arrive Monday. So we'll be able to get everything out. All right, so we've got a couple of words in here. Let's pull out those dies. It has the matching letters so you can layer it, and then it has the back part so you can make a shadow. So let's get some Lindy's, that new Lindy's set down. Oops. Let's just make a noise. We'll color a bit of paper and we'll die cut it. We'll make some, I think we did some samples last time, right, with different ways, and it looked pretty good. So this one is called Wisteria Hysteria. going to go a little stronger on the color. And let's spray it. Let's just get everything else out of the way, otherwise that will all be colored as well. Okay, got a piece of paper here. Ooh, look how pretty that one is. It's a nice purple with pretty pinks and blues in it. That is pretty. So let me dry that. Let me put some on top of this that we did yesterday with that acrylic. Hi, Norma. Apparently that's so drenched in paint, it's not picking up anymore. Get a paper towel. Oh yeah, look much easier when there's not dried paint in the way. Which I was just thinking I don't drink. We're going to blame Jam's drinking on me giving out that secret. This is very pretty. It's got a blue shimmer in it. Let me add a little bit of this buttercup to it as well. So anybody have big plans for the weekend? Oh, it's a pretty yellow. Put a bit on top of the purple. And we'll just mop some of that up here as well. So look at the pretty green. Oh, this look at the pretty green that gave on where the purple, because it was still wet, mixed nicely with the yellow. So what a difference, right, when you mix the colors? So we're not here all day drying, just mop some of that up. Oh, see, Jan, right? I can't believe you did that to me and made me spill that secret. Yeah, that sucks being told you don't ship to the US for the next 2 weeks or at your own risk because of the backup. I'm like, oh God. I like to panic order. Okay, so I have this. I found a piece of paper in my thing that I had put infusions on before. We'll see. It's not going to be long enough, but we can do something with that. And then I had a strip of washi tape that I just threw on a piece of paper. So let's die cut that as well. I think that will fit. Let's see if I got a shorter word. Yeah, I'm going to die cut this one because it's a little shorter. And let's see if I can put this on the cardstock properly. Or maybe not. Let's just leave it. So I'll have some white in it, but that's okay. And then I'll do the longer one on here, and then maybe if I cut like that, we'll get some of that. I must have been demoing something. And we'll do that about maybe like that. I'm going to go run this through on the other machine because of the washi tape. My other machine is more powerful, so I'll be right back. Hey, Leslie. Ooh, resin into molds, Michelle. That sounds like fun. But also organizing and crafting is. I like organizing. Okay. Let's just get my pokey tool out. So that's the walnut color. Let's get a piece of black paper. So that's pretty cool from today. So it doesn't really matter what it is if it's any kind of scrap, right? Let me just poke that out. I'll mount these on another color. I think that's pretty cool from today. It's very shimmery. That's memories. Then we have this one. This one's on a heavier watercolor paper. This is nice and grungy. So that one says dreams. This is an infusion, so I'm going to have to go back and see which one it is so I can color the S a little bit better with that. Very cool. And then this. This is the washi tape. Oh, this is cool. So you know all those rolls of, that is very cool. That's the coolest one of them all. I have a little bit of white up here because I didn't put the washi tape down properly on the cardstock. Let's bring it up closer, see if we can get a good shot of that. So that's one of those layering washies. It was, you know how I showed you guys, and a lot of you have bought it, like the compass. Oh, here's. It was one of the strips from this. So, I mean, if you don't need to do compasses all over and make tons of cards, you can just make some really cool strips. Hey, Doris. That's nice you're crafting today. I think that is really cool. Let me cut the black. This one says stories, so let's see which one that is. And we'll just put it up properly. So the stories, this one. Yep, it could be. Or it could be, I don't think it's that long one. It could be this one too. It's this one. Okay, I'm going to run this through on my little one. But my long plates aren't here, so I'm going to go over to the other machine. I'll be right back. Oops. So you remember on this one, you get the outer part as well as the inner part. So let's see which way it went. There it is. That's really cool. I'm going to glue that down. So this is perfect for an art journal page. Look how cool that is. I think a lot of you got this particular set. This one, which is called Word Wafers number 2. So that will be here Monday, I think it is. Look how cool that is. Love that one. Okay, let's swatch the rest of the other colors so at least you know what they look like. Okay. Let's have a look. I think we saw, oops. Oh, I don't want to disrupt that because I'm going to use this long white one. I'm going to cut more washi tape in a minute. This could be watercolor. Let's try it. This one's called Peony for Your Thoughts. So anyway, this is Laurel Grove. It matches that collection from Katie Petite, and that will be here on Tuesday, I believe. That one's got pretty pinks in it too. I'm going to go tap straight on, and then we'll add some water just to see what that looks like. So it's kind of more like a brick color. Nice and pretty. And then let's do this. I don't think we did the brown before, right? Twig it out, we did. I remember that one. Laying in the laurels, the green, let's do that one. And then at least you've seen all the colors, so you know if you like the color palette or not. Okay, that one's pretty. It's got lots of teal colors in it. And a little bit of pink. And some yellow in there. Very pretty. So there you have it. Those are the colors. Let me see if I can figure out what that color was so I can dip in that so it's not so white. So I'm going to put a paper artsy class on the calendar again, card class, but obviously you don't have to do it as cards. The card friends that we do, you could make a mini book out of. And I think I'm going to do it with infusions this time. So last time we made a masterboard with paint. This time I think we'll just use infusions. I think that would be kind of fun. So I'm going to put that up on the calendar sometime tonight. And it will be an online class only. Or slime or the sage. See, this looks like Emerald Isle, but this looks more sage. That's sage. Okay. And I put some, oh, yes. So I don't know if I told you guys, but Creative Expressions, which is a UK company, has kind of closed its doors. It's been picked up by a couple of other companies and split up. So I'm not sure of availability of products. I did, however, shouldn't have done that. Managed to get some last minute gilding flakes. You know, I like those on the back of the PET tape, but I managed to get 5 different ones. One of them is not under Just In, because we've had it before, but these are the ones that are not gold or copper or silver. It's a huge mix of really interesting colors. So if you're into the gilding flakes, you could check under Just In to see the ones that we've got coming. What else did I put up there? That was it that I put up today. Apart from a Laurel Grove piece I forgot to put up before, which will be here Monday or Tuesday. So, but check out the gilding flakes, because I think you might like them. And I just don't know if they're going to make them with a new company or what's going on. So I had grabbed some and they're finally coming in. I ordered them about 6 weeks ago. Okay, so there you go. I think that looks really cool, the dreams. Let me find that black. We'll just hold it on here. This isn't the one that goes with it, but at least you can see how cool that is with the infusions. Okay, I will let you guys go, and I'll see some of you tomorrow in class, and the rest of you I will see on Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Do something creative. Bye.